Gemini family, what up, though? And welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Gemini, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a third house as part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here today. Leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless as well. So whenever you find yourself here, there will be something here for you to help bring clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align with your highest timeline, with your best life. Tapping into the Gemini energy today, I used this Faceted Garden Oracle deck to just help me catch the vibe and see what Spirit's wanting to bring through. Y'all, I feel like this is a huge rite of passage for the Gemini collective right now. I'm hearing we're almost there. I'm gonna run through these cards and then we'll break this down and jump into the tarot. Cards that came out in the Faceted Garden Oracle deck. First two, Passage and Light, followed by Metamorphosis and Ram. I think we just had a butterfly zip past as well as soon as we tapped into your energy. With this Ram energy, Aries energy, on the bottom of the deck we have the Wood card. So again, what this feels like is kind of like a rite of passage. I feel like there is a spark being ignited within you, or you're collecting. It's almost like I see you stoking the fire at this time. It does feel like a bit of a divine pause, which makes sense with all of the retrogrades playing out at this time. And according to the astrology, what I've been channeling and picking up is the rest of this year, 2024, when I'm recording this reading, the next 6 months, the next 5-6 months, is going to be a lot of pieces moving around, a lot of things clicking into place. There's been a lot of shedding. And again, this fire that I see, I almost see this as your internal fire. Gemini, your own connection with the divine, your own connection with spirit, kind of being ignited at this time. So knowledge of self, connection with truth. As you step through or toward this doorway, I just see so much transformation and so much change. I feel like you're leaving some pretty dark days behind. And with this Ram card, not only, this is Aries energy, it's about action, power, strength, right? It's a fiery energy. What I really feel here is there's some significance with Aries season coming through. So whether this is the previous Aries season or the next Aries season that we're moving toward, I feel more so this is speaking to this upcoming Aries season. Maybe that's when everything's kind of clicked into place or more clear, or more illuminated. There's an energy here about really focusing on that light at the end of the tunnel, whatever that may be for you. And on the bottom of the deck with this Wood card, this is really an energy of not burning yourself out. Again, there's that fire, right? The same fire here in the Passage. So it's like maybe you've discovered something or come across something, whether internally or externally, and this is going to be about kind of managing that, working with the energies that are here now. And it's ultimately, the Wood card's about not burning ourselves out, right? Think about starting a fire. We have a pile of wood next to us. You know, we can throw all the wood on the fire right now and just have a gnarly ass fire, but it's going to be short-lived. Or we could feed that fire one log at a time, right? And keep a steady pace, and we can keep that thing burning for as long as the wood lasts. I hope that makes sense. With this core card in the anomaly, I really do see almost like a timeline shift, a split here. And for some of you, it's almost like you're splitting away from an old version of yourself and really getting back to home, really getting back to your heart, your core, your center here, and vibing in that space. Again, it really feels like the Gemini collective has been through so much over the past few years. 2020 is coming up right away, so maybe that's significant for some of you. This is a shedding of an old skin for you, Gemini, and this is the turning point where it's like you're moving through the portal and maybe starting to see the beauty. I definitely see that some of you are very connected, and your own spiritual gifts and abilities and connection is kind of opening up or ramping up, or however you want to put that. You're deepening that connection, and you're really starting to notice the signs and synchronicities all around you. I'm hearing as within, so without, Gemini. Spirit wants me to split. Boom, on the split we have the new moon with the perennial. We are moving into a new moon during this Virgo season, coming in hot, so there may be some significance to that. Maybe setting intentions for this next season, this next chapter of your life will be important. That's been another message coming through collectively. Vision boarding, positive affirmations, yoga, meditation, being mindful of what you're taking in through your diet in all aspects, not just food, but music, television, your surroundings, your relationships. I feel like it's a huge recalibration for the collective right now. And there's this message that kept popping out as I was shuffling this divine wisdom. I can't remember the name of this deck. Breakdowns followed by a breakthrough. It says, being a thoughtful steward for the money and resources you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. So that may be a message of significance for somebody that's tuning in. But with that said, here we are entering a new season of our lives, Gemini, really tuning into our own light. And Spirit saying, hey, be patient, pace yourself at this time. This is the doorway, set those intentions, but ultimately there's really nowhere to be. We have a lot of planets retrograde right now, family, so I've been calling this the divine pause. It's like the divine giving us a chance to really get our shit together before we move into this next chapter. And with that said, like I was saying, the next few months as this year comes to a close, it's going to be a lot shifting around. 2025, it says that is really when things start coming into alignment, ultimately for the year 2026, where I feel like this is where things will really be solid in the 3D for us. It's like we're in this new groove, and it's evident, and you know, this is where we're looking back on all of this energy and everything that's happened since 2020 and before, and it's all making sense, and we're able to kind of breathe out. So with that being said, family, I'm going to say a quick prayer. 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, there may really be something about your finances or your resources at this time, and really kind of just being with this energy and not trying to force anything, or not letting the little self take over at this time to try to manage or do everything, as I do feel the divine cosmic forces are really moving us at the pace that we need to be moving at this time. Okay? Let's get it. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for the Gemini collective today for their highest good. Anything Gemini needs to hear or know, don't be scared. Any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower my gems and help them align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives. Of course, above all of that, any messages that will help us align with the highest divine will for our journeys during these incarnations will be truly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. It seems like some of you are finding your true authentic self, and the divine is really, there's almost like something holding you back from stepping into this authenticity, and the divine really asking Gemini to be unapologetically you, or do it unapologetically. Maybe there's people or situations or things in your surroundings that may be trying to stop or block you at this time, and the divine is saying to embrace what is coming through. So what is the message for Gemini today? Hold up one sec, family. Before we do that, we are going to grab a theme from this double major deck, and this theme is going to be basically what energy can we embody at this time to navigate these energies as smoothly as possible. And I hope you can hear me, family. I'm going through a big transition here myself, and I have a lot going on. So for those of you that are like, where's the microphone, where's the bell, where's the flowers, where's the breath, blah 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 blah, the only constant in this reality is change, family. Loosen your grip. We gonna get to where we need to be in perfect divine timing. I can promise you that. What's the theme for Gemini today? Sheesh. There we have it, that Queen of Wands, right? First one, the other two are face down. We have 3 popping up. This is unapologetically you. This is facing that light. This is standing in your power right now and truly rooting into your authenticity, okay? Again, be still and know that the divine is pulling us to right to where we need to be, to our victory. Also, a huge level up for Gemini spiritually and in your physical world. Pluto, hello. And there's that Aries energy again with the Ram, with the Fool, first card of the tarot, number 0. Gemini, I feel like anything that's crumbled, fallen apart, ended, been shaken up, anything that is kind of towery in your reality right now is, although it may not be the smoothest transition, it is bringing you into a completely new chapter of your journey. This is the first card of the tarot, and it represents a brand new adventure. I just want to point out the fact that although the Fool stepped off the cliff and fell into the water, if you notice in the card, only thing the Fool's worried about is this beautiful flower, right? This is all about focusing on the beauty, keeping the hope, keeping the faith, focusing on the light, right? Just like the sunflowers in the Queen of Wands card here. If you ever notice, a sunflower is literally going to face the sun no matter what. And so there's something about facing this light, facing your true north, staying positive and hopeful at this time, trusting the universe. And this purple feather here, I'm just seeing your crown chakra wide open. So it's like you are divinely connected. You are seeing the signs and synchronicities, Gemini. And this is about listening to that divine guidance that's coming through for you at this time. Again, regardless of what others think or say or may, regardless of any external energies, this is about you being in your energy, in your world, in your guidance, and rooting into that and going with it. So, trust, faith, authenticity, power, and maybe really keeping that connection with your spirit at this time, Gemini, whatever that looks like for you as you step through this doorway. Let's jump into the tarot. There's a big energetic clearing, Gemini. Your spirit is being purified, which is in turn going to reflect in your external world. There may be a lot changing in your world right now when it comes to people, when it comes to even your own desires and ambitions and things of that nature. Okay, so before we get into the tarot, this chariot, we are seeing the lion actually sleeping in the charioteer, kind of kicking him like, come on, let's go. This is that divine pause. This is everything coming to a halt and the energy of truly contracting right now and not trying to force anything moving forward. Again, you are right where you need to be right now, Gemini. Spirit is saying, be still and know. So what is Gemini's energy right now, Spirit? Beautiful. Man. Karmic relationships, karmic situations, things that had you feeling stuck, things that had you feeling hurt. For some of you, situations and relationships that were even affecting your health, jobs and careers that were affecting your health, You are moving away from anything that's blocking your true blessings, destiny, divinity, and love at this time. I feel like there was a lot blocking your abundance. There was a lot blocking your happiness and your own connection with self here, Gemini. And the divine is saying right now, all we need to do is trust, to sit here and heal our broken selves and to put ourselves back together as the divine rows this boat into new shores, right? I do feel the energy of calmer waters coming in. For some of you, you're not there yet. You're feeling like things are very turbulent and chaotic. Some of you are feeling it though. You're like, okay, you're starting to feel that calm down or that settling of this energy. For those of you that are still in the midst of this chaos or this stress, this strife, this turbulence, the divine needs you to trust right now, Gemini, and know that you are moving into something much better. Set those intentions with the new moon. Set the intentions for your new season with the new moon. For some of you, you may not even have any clue what that looks like, and it may bring you stress. It may bring anxiety. Be still and know this new moon, just like the blackness and stillness of that new moon, the divine is asking you to bring yourself into that space, no matter what it takes at this time. So what is the energy that's crossing Gemini right now? This pain, this hurt, all of the external chaos going on. What energies are crossing Gem? I feel like Gemini, this is a deeply healing time for you. After an ending maybe of a relationship, damn, we have family here, we have lovers, we have maybe coworkers, we have, it almost feels like an opportunity at a completely new life here. And with the lovers, I'm seeing this as more so a spiritual awakening and balancing of your own energies. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel coming through here in this energy. Maybe some of you have been connecting with your angels or your guides. For some of you, doing Kundalini yoga and getting out in nature and spending time in love, where you feel loved or you feel like you're being filled, instead of stressing, overanalyzing, worrying, overthinking, just stewing on, you know, the transformation and change that's taking place right now. Again, change is the only thing that is constant in this reality. The sun comes up, family, it goes down. The moon comes up, it goes down. We have all of the seasons constantly, always. It's eternal, right? Eternal change. So if we can find the eye of that storm at this time, I feel like it's going to greatly benefit the collective. Celebrating your victory early. Again, maybe getting with your family and friends right now, okay? Not the ones that are causing chaos and stuff, but going where you feel, again, filled, where you feel you belong at this time. Even if that's away from people, right? Spirit is calling us home. Away from the bullshit, away from the toxicity, away from the liars, the cheaters, the narcissists, the the relationships that are not serving us anymore, the karmic relationships that are showing back up during this retrograde. If you fell for that, man, I'm sorry, but trick no good. The devil is a lie. Where's this energy stemming from? Gemini is putting them, winding up, finding themselves in situations that are just pulling from you, that are just draining from you. It's like that, no more, right? And I feel like you're realizing that, and this is your card. You're taking your power back, Gemini, and realizing that you do have the power to create anything that you desire. And underneath of that, it's like getting in touch with your soul's true desires at this time. I see as well. Yo, Okay. Yeah, so there's something in your vicinity. It's almost like something wanting to feed off of you, or something that's just negative, low vibe, that likes to sit in shit, right? And I feel like you're no longer giving your energy to that, Gemini. So what is incoming for Gemini? Magician. It fell out. I accidentally put it back in. So we're going to put it in the incoming with whatever else comes through. Yep. Man, I feel like you're truly healing from some deep pain, okay? Again, for some of you, this is like financial, or it has something to do with the workplace. For others, this is definitely relationship energy here. And I'm seeing you truly coming into this more healed and mature and spiritually connected version of yourself, where you're truly learning to trust your intuition, and that is leading you to this beautiful opportunity or this beautiful new relationship coming in. We do have the King of Cups with the Ace of Cups out here. So for those of you that are looking for relationships, possibly water sign energy coming through, Gemini energy, there's some earth energy out here as well. This Ace of Cups, though, doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. This is an incoming opportunity that you are, it's like finally clear and grounded enough to see. And I'm not making it up. Spirit's coming through. Like, this is a very tangible opportunity that has a lot of potential to be very fulfilling coming in for you. And this, maybe you have a vision of it, or an idea of it, or that spark coming through right now. And this is about you knowing that you have the power to attract that to you. So we have to root down into that energy. But right now is truly a time of healing. There's nowhere to go or be except in the flow of what is right now. Now, that doesn't mean lock yourself in a room either. In the flow of right now means being present to what is happening and unfolding in this moment. Eight of Swords, not thinking about the future, the past, the hurts, the this, the that. And if you are, we're zooming out and we're looking at it to understand it more deeply, to release, to heal, to integrate. What is the advice for Gem? 777. Y'all are definitely seeing 7. I see 9s out here as well. Okay. Your advice, Tower in reverse with the Temperance. Yo, hold up. Because this is for real. Fool, 9 of Pence. A lot coming through for you. And here you are, truly connected, Gemini. Again, I feel like everything that you've been through, everything that you've broken free from, everything that you are breaking free from, and with Saturn and Pisces, this is the karmic wrap up. This is where we're tying up loose ends energetically, etc., so we can clear space for what's new. You're getting messages. You're seeing the signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to your dreams, family. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Take some walks out in nature by yourself. Spend some time with a dream journal. I know that seems maybe silly to some of you, but straight up, the universe is talking to you right now to bring you into alignment with your destiny, with your wish fulfillment. Gemini, in your advice, Tower in reverse with the Temperance is literally like, work with this energy. And that doesn't mean trying to put the tower back together or put whatever back together that's fallen. This means, again, zooming out and working with that. How can I turn that leaden ass energy into this beautiful spiritual gold, into this light? 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles is patience is a virtue. We're going to focus on what's working right now. We're going to focus on staying where we are good, where we are being filled, where we feel all right. And in this stillness, as this garden is coming into harvest season, we're going to be able to see things much more clearly and then step into our Garden of Eden. So 7 of Pence, 9 of Pence, in your advice is Spirit's way of saying this is happening for sure. Your blessings are coming for sure, Gemini. And it's a period of waiting. It's a divine pause. So with the Fool and the 9 of Pentacles, can we keep that hope, that faith? Can we keep that vision board up and touch base with that and know that divine will is drawing that into our space right now. Period. Thank you, Spirit. Got a big old gust of wind right there. Blew your card over. Remember that you are the magician. Remember that your words, your thoughts, your mental loops, your programs create your reality. This is about getting back to ground zero so we can step through into this abundance for real. This is also about you being in your own power. This is sovereignty. I'm hearing, Gemini, you don't need anything outside of yourself. For somebody, once you realize that, once you embody that, this opportunity shows up, maybe at your door. Play, have fun, right? Think about what your frequency is right now. Think about your thought patterns and the loops that are playing right now, Gemini. And then take that and imagine that as your aura. And imagine that aura creating your surroundings. Is your aura right now what you want to experience? And if not, how can we bring some laughter, bring some fun, bring some love into our reality and truly embody that Nine of Pentacles energy? I have everything I need. I'm extremely blessed and guided. I don't have a care in the world because I know that that light is guiding me to where I need to be. This is alignment with your wish fulfillment, with your victory, Gemini, straight up. Let's grab some oracle cards, see what Spirit wants to bring through to close this message out. I hope it makes sense for you, and I really hope you're able to take something from this. These messages have been, what it really feels like is, since I've started this channel, it feels like this is really kind of the time we've been preparing for and building toward. And we're not there yet, right? But this is really it. Very, very pivotal moment for us as a collective, as individuals, as souls, as a planet. Stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy, Gemini. What's a message for Gem, please, Spirit? Wow, the calmer you are, the more time slows down and the easier it is to get everything done. Pamper yourself, take a salt bath, light up your life by honoring your deepest desires, and be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others. Love yourself, Gemini. Cannot put yourself on the back burner. Honor yourself right now. And that doesn't mean to be selfish. When we honor ourselves and fill our cup, we're truly able to do the same for everybody in our reality family. And if not, it's just a matter of time before that tower crumbles, right? Divine Mother, what's the message for my beautiful gems? For my beautiful gems. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there's times when our heart nudges us in a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, regardless of what the logical mind has to say about them. You're outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior solution. Wow, you got 3 messages coming through from Ma. Vishvamata. Although you may be in circumstances that you prefer not to be in at this time, you're actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring when the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrated. These circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. And you also got Devi Makali. These circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. No matter what you've done, no matter how many mistakes you've made, Kali is here for you always. Yours is the safety and sanctuary of her divine love. She's your soft place to fall and your kindest and most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience from endless tasks and ever greater expectations into sweet relief and comforting connection. Gemini gang, here comes the sun. Thank you all so much for all of your love and support over the years. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. You are blessed, Gemini. You are the magician, never forget that. Hope you all have a blessed rest of your day, and I really hope I see you beautiful people on the next reading.